The Library Mystery. In the heart of a bustling city, amid skyscrapers and busy avenues, stood the Central Public Library, an oasis of tranquility amidst the urban chaos. Its shelves, rising to the ceiling like a staircase to knowledge, housed books that seemed to accumulate the wisdom of centuries. Among its dusty corridors, a young man named Santiago, an avid reader and dreamer, spent hours exploring the stories that hid there. One night, while browsing through an old leather volume in the ancient books section, Santiago stumbled upon a page that seemed to contain a hidden message. As he focused on the worn letters, the words began to glow with a faint light, revealing an old map of the library. Intrigued by the mystery, Santiago decided to follow the clues that the map indicated, venturing into the most remote areas of the building. As he progressed, Santiago noticed a strange atmosphere. The corridors, once silent, now seemed to whisper secrets. The shadows moved with a life of their own, and the air was charged with a peculiar energy. Suddenly, the map led him to a secret door that gave way to a hidden room. In the center of the room, on a stone pedestal, was an old book, different from any he had seen before. Upon opening it, Santiago discovered that its pages did not contain words, but symbols and drawings that seemed to come to life before his eyes. It was as if the book contained a language of its own, a code that only he could decipher. With a mixture of excitement and fear, Santiago began to unravel the mysteries of the book, unaware that his life was about to take an unexpected turn. The more he delved into the secrets of the book, Santiago realized that he was not just reading a story. The characters in the book came to life in his mind, guiding him through imaginary labyrinths and facing him with challenges that seemed out of a fable. However, not everything was fantasy. As he progressed in his reading, Santiago began to find clues that connected him to reality. Places in the city that he knew appeared mentioned in the book, and some of the characters seemed to have their counterparts in the real world. Was it possible that the story of the book was not as fictional as he believed? Intrigued by this possibility, Santiago decided to investigate further. He contacted experts in history and literature, looking for clues that could help him decipher the true meaning of the book. In his search, he discovered that the library held more secrets than he imagined, and that some of its former inhabitants might have been involved in mysterious events. The line between reality and fantasy became increasingly blurred for Santiago. Was the book just a work of fiction, or did it really contain a portal to another world? Could the knowledge he had acquired help him uncover the truth about the library and its own history? With his mind full of questions and his heart pounding with excitement, Santiago decided to keep investigating. He consulted experts, who revealed to him the fascinating possibility that the book he had found was related to the principles of quantum mechanics and the existence of parallel universes. According to these theories, the book could be a kind of interface that would allow access to information and knowledge from other realities, expanding the limits of human understanding. Intrigued by this possibility, Santiago dedicated himself to studying quantum physics in depth, seeking to understand the principles that could explain the functioning of the book. The more Santiago investigated, the more he became convinced that the book was not just a work of fiction, but that it could be related to the secrets of the library and the existence of parallel universes. The clues he found in the book seemed to match some of the concepts and theories of parallel universes. Was it possible that the book was a guide to accessing hidden knowledge and revealing the truth about the library and its history? Determined to discover the truth, Santiago began to follow the instructions in the book, conducting experiments to explore the possibilities of quantum physics. Each step he took brought him closer to solving the mystery, but also exposed him to unexpected challenges and obstacles. Along the way, he faced the disbelief of those who did not believe due to the difficulty of handling such complex and abstract concepts. However, Santiago was not alone in his quest. With the help of some friends who had also become interested in the mystery, and with the support of a brilliant scientist who seemed to understand the complexities of the discovery, Santiago delved deeper and deeper into the heart of the enigma. Together, they designed experiments, analyzed data, and tested theories, putting their intelligence, teamwork, and passion for science to the test. As they got closer to the truth, Santiago and his friends discovered that the library was more than just a place to store books. It was a space where reality and science converged, opening the doors to unimaginable possibilities. The secrets that the library held were powerful and could change the way we understand the universe. With the help of his scientist friend, who had built a prototype machine based on the principles of quantum physics, Santiago began conducting experiments in the library. After weeks of testing and tweaking, they finally succeeded in activating the device, opening a time portal to a parallel universe. Santiago's heart pounded as he watched the portal glow with an intense light. Together with his friends, they stepped into the unknown, ready to face whatever they found on the other side. Arriving on the other side, they found a world completely different from their own. The technology was much more advanced, the architecture was futuristic in style, and the society seemed to be organized in a more equitable and just manner. In this universe, Santiago and his friends met a young woman named Serena, who guided them through the wonders of this parallel world and taught them about its culture and way of life. Through Serena, they discovered that quantum technology was used for the common good, improving the quality of life of the inhabitants. Fascinated by this universe so different from their own, Santiago and his friends decided to spend a few days exploring its corners and learning about its operation. They visited futuristic cities, toured impressive landscapes, and met kind and hospitable people. In each experience, Santiago and his friends marveled at the technological advances and the way in which society had achieved a balance between progress and harmony with nature. They felt inspired by the vision of a better future that this universe showed them. However, they knew that their place was in their own world and that they could not stay in this universe forever. With a feeling of nostalgia and gratitude, they said goodbye to Serena and their new friends and returned to their own reality through the portal. The experience in the parallel universe had changed their lives, opening their eyes to new possibilities and reaffirming their commitment to using science for good. They returned to their world with the hope of being able to share what they had learned and contribute to creating a better future for everyone. Back in their world, Santiago and his friends couldn't stop thinking about the wonders they had witnessed in that parallel universe. With the determination to use their knowledge for good, they began to share what they had learned with other scientists and philosophers. Their account of quantum technology and the social organization of the parallel universe aroused great interest in the scientific community. Many were skeptical, but others, such as the brilliant scientist Dr. Elena Ruiz, were fascinated by the possibilities that these ideas opened up. Together with Dr. Ruiz, Santiago and his friends formed a research team to further explore the principles of quantum physics and its potential to improve life on Earth. They worked tirelessly in their laboratory, conducting experiments and developing new theories. Along the way, they faced numerous challenges. Some scientists ridiculed them for their fanciful ideas, while others were reluctant to share their knowledge for fear of losing their prestige. However, Santiago and his friends persevered, motivated by their desire to make the world a better place. One day, while analyzing experiment data, Santiago and Dr. Ruiz discovered an anomaly in the results. The anomaly seemed to indicate the existence of a temporary portal that would open in a specific location in the library on a specific date. Excited by this discovery, Santiago and his friends prepared for the opening of the portal. On the appointed date, they gathered in the library, expectant of what might happen. When the portal finally opened, Santiago and his friends did not hesitate to venture into the unknown once again. This time, their destination was a parallel universe completely different from the one they had previously visited. In this new universe, humanity had managed to merge with technology, creating a symbiotic society where humans and machines coexisted in harmony. Technology was used to improve health, education, and overall quality of life. Santiago and his friends were amazed by the technological and social advances that had been achieved in this universe. They learned about their philosophy of life, their relationship with technology, and their deep respect for the environment. After spending a few days getting to know that culture, Santiago and his friends decided to return to their own world. They said goodbye to their new friends with the hope of being able to share what they had learned. With a renewed sense of purpose, Santiago and his friends embarked on a new mission: to share their experiences and knowledge with the world. They organized conferences, workshops, and events to disseminate the principles of quantum physics and the possibilities offered by the exploration of parallel universes. However, not everyone was enthusiastic about their ideas. Some sectors of society viewed the possibility of traveling to parallel universes with suspicion, fearing that this could bring with it unpredictable dangers. Others clung to traditional scientific dogmas and resisted accepting the existence of alternative realities. Despite the criticism and resistance, Santiago and his friends did not give up. They continued their work of dissemination, convinced that knowledge was the key to a better future. One day, while working in their laboratory, Santiago and Dr. Rees detected a new signal coming from the library's temporary portal. The signal was different from anything they had seen before, more intense and complex. Intrigued, they decided to investigate the signal further. After days of analysis, they reached a surprising conclusion. The signal came from a parallel universe completely different from the ones they had previously visited. This universe, according to their calculations, was of an even stranger and more challenging nature than the others. The laws of physics seemed to be different, and the possibility of danger was even greater. Santiago and his friends faced a difficult decision: should they risk exploring this new universe, despite the risks involved? Curiosity and the desire for knowledge urged them to move forward, but they were also aware of the responsibility they had to their lives and to humanity. After much deliberation, they decided to embark on a new adventure, this time into the unknown. They said goodbye to their loved ones, promising to return if all went well. With a mixture of excitement and fear, they stepped through the temporary portal. At that moment, the signal intensified and the portal closed behind them. What new adventures and discoveries will Santiago and his friends have in this new and mysterious universe?